I assume that the forts just got killed by the sabers. We get another item here. Yeah, let's go. Let's just pick all the items, to be perfectly honest. We didn't win this fight. What's the crawler tech status? He is going to win a full-on crawler war, so we can't reliably do anything against that. We could try like a phoenix backstab. Why is this fort tilting in that direction? In any case, I think we should buy our first fort tech here. And I'm thinking we pick Fang production, add 2 more forts. And I think it's more plausible for us to try and break through here. And then we pick extra damage. That is going to help all of our Fangs. And I wouldn't particularly like to see which unit. Probably Melters. So I'm going to unlock them so they can't drop anymore. Oh, he is going in for it. He is most definitely going in for the crawlers. I mean, I don't fault him. He should also start getting rid of the Phantom Race and putting the Ant Cores on units that are more deserving of it. We have some a push going for this tower. And we are also pushing in on this side here, but it's questionable. Yeah, the Phantom Ray gets a tower. We are, however, also producing more units here. So we're not out yet. But I think we're going to lose this round once again. We are getting a level on this fort here. It's not a big win. And our unit composition, I think, in the long term is going to be scaling much better than his. So I think we just sell these. We get some free Typhoons here. Those can definitely be our frontline chaff clear, I say. Yeah, free Typhoons. Free Typhoons. Sounds like a deal to me. We just counter these units this way. And then we put levels on all of these bad boys. Now we have something to worry about here, but I say we just don't. Let's sell that. I think we just buy another fortress and put it here. There isn't all that much that isn't protected by fire at the moment. And probably just put a level on the fortresses, or do we recruit another Typhoon? You know, how about this? We try a sneaky little Phoenix flank back here. And see if that helps us. Let's throw that at one of the forts that can level. So some of these Fangs are going to die, but those are also going to move away from the fire here, so I'm not all that concerned about it. This is a decent move. Oh, he's investing into that, so we could potentially go for anti-missile, but I think it's risky. He sold that, okay. So there is currently no defense against the Phoenixes. Are they going for the tower or are they going for the arc light? They might even just split. Seems they are going for the arc light. I mean, they still do damage. Now they are going for the tower. Right as this fort is starting to shoot some of these sabers. We are going to probably lose this round once again under tower debuff, I'd say. Because we just can't kill all of this stuff. But once again, it's a relatively minor win. Our units that kinda just feed our Fangs, I think. It's going to have to react to this, because we can weaken... Like, this is pretty destructive, I have to say. Pretty devastating to him. We can just throw this in the middle, hoping to hit as many shields as possible, and throw this on top. And that's probably going to cover most things. Is it worth upgrading these crawlers? I mean, the Typhoons are probably going to level soon-ish as well. He doesn't have fire. Okay, interesting. I think I'm at the point where I want to level these fortresses and buy more of them. So let's go do exactly that. We just throw more forts down, and then let's throw extra damage down. And there is a very high level Fang pack here that I think is going to do even better with the Amp Core. We are hitting a lot of shields with our EMP, so is he. But our shields can take some extra punishment. Well, some of our shields can take extra punishment. One shield down. Can we get some juicy hits? Thank you. Well, that really was just one juicy hit or two in there. Finally, we're getting some decent hits. We are starting to push on the tower in a much quicker time frame than before, and our Fangs are now well capable of dealing with that. I consider Fangs a counter to Phantom Rays, and kinda also, like, Arclights aren't all that good. And now we are at the tipping point, maybe. So we need to guard against the Wasps, and then we hopefully are sitting pretty. We have a lot of anti-air. But I'm guessing some more anti-air probably is not going to hurt. We have all the chaff clear we need. We can upgrade this guy, and it's going to eat those crawlers more effectively, but honestly, I don't even think that's all that worth it. I think I just throw these marksmen out and give them elite so they stay nicely back, tucked in between a lot of other stuff. They're going to be able to shoot basically forever. I'm assuming that these Fangs can just absolutely devastate anything that is coming in. And we can sell those Phoenixes because those are no longer of any actual concern. Let's level the fortresses. And I think we just buy 2 more, right? That's how you're supposed to play Fang Fort. Alright, let's roll. Ah, the acid is coming out. Interesting. Note that there is nothing holding a Phoenix backstab back on this side. It would have to be level 2 Phoenixes though to get that tower in a decent time. So he oils, but other than Vulcan or Fire Badger dropping, he doesn't have any fire on the board, unless I'm mistaken. Oh. Well, it still worked out. The Fangs are actually capable of dragging them in and killing them. Wait, EMP'd? Did he go for EMP Wasps or something? Well, in any case, we have to deal with a whole lot of acid, but at the same time, his army is just falling apart in record time. We have crawlers left over for crying out loud. Oof. Fort-Fang-Phoon. Yeah, you need some key techs, I think, to be able to deal with Fort-Fang. Or rather some key unit choices, because Arclights are not it in the long run. And Crawlers, unless they reliably level and you can shut it down quickly enough, also aren't it. And we were also pretty lucky to just get the Typhoon drop and kill all of his frontline Crawlers the very next round. So I'm going to admit that this was definitely a lucky one. Apart from that, I honestly didn't expect the crawlers to move as far forward as they did, but I guess they are 11 meters per second. So maybe if I do this again, I will have to put these crawlers further back. Still, they were able to attract the wasps, but they wouldn't have defended against a wasp drop Well, actually, they might have. Because the wasps spawning in, when they spawned in, they were basically already here and didn't get attracted to the wasps in the flank. But if the wasps were being spawned in, or if this was phoenixes and mobile beacon to the tower, that would actually probably have gotten intercepted by them. So maybe the positioning is just right. I wonder if he had spawned them here, though, if we would have been able to defend against that. I think this would have been a better position. Honestly, let's try that. I don't know. I'm playing a build that I honestly don't know all that much. It's nice to get extra 20 MMR. And, hang on. Where am I, anyway? MMR-wise. Alright, I'm knocking back on the 1900s. Let's go to the replays and hit up the most recent replay. Alright, we're here at the final round again, and basically all that I really want to try is to see if wasps spawned here are going for the tower quickly enough to even influence the fight. But we should still try and make it a good fight, if at all possible. So I think investing into scorpions when you already have sabers on the board is not really worth it. I'd say sell that. Sell that and go into, like, saber, double shot, and range, probably. There's no spells coming in. We should definitely buy all of that. And now I want to spawn the wasps in right around here. Because when I look at my board from this side, this looks like a promising spot. Then we elite and mass recruit ourselves a bunch of sabers. And we don't even have replicate. I didn't even notice. He doesn't have replicate. Oh boy. I mean, in any case, let's also just hit this button and get some extra damage going. And then we'll see. That is one scary fort line, I have to admit. So, would these wasps get in? Those wasps get slaughtered. But those wasps are actually in and... Oh, I did have a weak spot in my army. And look how quickly we now fall apart here. Because those sabers are hitting like absolute trucks as soon as they get to shoot at something that matters, though. That is the big problem right now. Still, I'd say this is playable. I think he's gonna win this round. Like, these tanks can hit for so much damage. Much more worth it than the Scorpion investment. Okay, so I set out to see if the Wasp drop made any difference. Yes. And I also found a way in at the very first try to beat my own army and deal about 900 damage. Yeah. Well, not just about 900, I think exactly 900 damage. So, that happened. Yeah. Okay, lessons for next time. We just need a third Fang in the middle in order to defend against a potential Wasp drop. There probably can't be an alternative other than leveling a tower. But having an extra Fang, I mean, am I gonna say no to that? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah. I definitely want to play this some more. Amarek makes it look so easy. When I played it in the past, I just failed, but I think maybe I just need more practice. So thanks everybody once again for watching and listening, and I hope to see you next time. Until then.